Hi there, my name is Scott Wilson, and I am chaplain at Springhouse Estates in Lower Gwinnett, PA. Today we're looking at Psalm 13, where David asks the question, "How long, O Lord?" In Psalm 13, David is bringing a complaint before God about the trouble he is experiencing. He is so miserable about this trouble that seems to not go away that he cries out to God, "How long, O Lord?" You and I, like David, live in a world filled with trouble. Now, when trouble is somewhere out there, our level of concern is very different from what happens when trouble comes knocking on our front door. When problems overwhelm us, they cause us to ask, in David's words, "How long, O Lord?" In Psalm 13, David calls out to God about a situation that was literally life-threatening. There were people out there who were doing their very best to kill him. So the occasion of David's complaint is the fact that someone was trying to kill him. We say it is the occasion of David's complaint because he is complaining about something that is much bigger than being hunted by his enemies. David's biggest problem is the way he feels abandoned by God. He is complaining to God about God. And we might want to say, hold on there, David, can you really do that? Well, it depends on how you complain. What we are suggesting today is that there is a way of complaining to God that is okay. There is a way to tell God how you feel that could be called the art of reverently complaining to God. Let's listen to David's inspired complaint to God about God. Psalm 13, verses 1 through 6. How long, O Lord, will you forget me forever? How long will you hide your face from me? How long must I take counsel in my soul and have sorrow in my heart all the day? How long shall my enemy be exalted over me? Look on me and answer, O Lord my God. Light up my eyes, lest I sleep the sleep of death. Lest my enemies say, I have prevailed over him. Lest my foes rejoice because I am shaken. But I have trusted in your loving kindness. My heart shall rejoice in your salvation. I will sing to the Lord because he has dealt bountifully with me. And this is the word of the Lord. Like many of the Psalms of complaint, David begins with an honest complaint to God. But we notice by the end of the Psalm that David is no longer complaining. Having voiced his complaint to God, he is reminded that the Lord has promised to be his God all the time, even in the bad times. In verse 5, we see that wonderful biblical word that we love to use as chaplains in the Acts communities. David says there, I have trusted in your loving kindness. My heart shall rejoice in your salvation. The next time trouble comes knocking at your door and tries to move in and stay with you for a long time, tell the Lord the way you feel. Ask him, how long, O Lord? But then remind yourself of his loving kindness, and you will be able to say what David said at the end of this psalm in verse 6, I will sing to the Lord because he has dealt bountifully with me. Take a moment and read Psalm 13 for yourself and maybe put a bookmark in your Bible so that when you need it, you could actually say that psalm out loud to God. See if that doesn't help you the next time you feel like saying, how long, O Lord?